This is how much you can trust people now. I mean, hang on just a sec. Yeah. I mean, you have people in Washington that are running for election saying that it is a myth that we're in debt. I mean, how do you sleep at night? It's a myth that we're in debt. And then you have the media, who is supposedly the watchdog of the republic, and they say things like this.
As the first congressional election during his party chairmanship approaches, Michael Steele is dancing as fast as he can, trying to charm independent voters and Tea Partiers while never losing sight of his real master and paycheck provider, the Republican National Committee.
Hold on just a second. Did Lawrence O'Donnell just call him a minstrel? A traveling minstrel? Is this some sort of a racist comment, Larry?
Who has a master?
Who has a master?
Not only is he a dancer, he's a dancer with a master.
Wow. Mm-hmm. What kind of racism is happening over at MSNBC? Why do you hate black people so much? Why do you take a man who is an accomplished man? I don't necessarily agree with Steele, but he's an accomplished man, a very intelligent man, and you just start calling him a minstrel with a master? Holy cow, Lawrence O'Donnell, you should be ashamed of yourself. My gosh, it's a good thing that you don't work for a company like CNN. My gosh, they would have fired you on something like that. How shocking and horrifying is it that you would come out and expose yourself as such an unbelievable, ungodly racist? Holy cow. Next thing that's going to come out of your mouth is the whole media is run by the Jews. Whew. Larry, I'm shocked.
I don't know if he'd be fired, though. It's not like he went as far as to say something negative about Jon Stewart. I mean, that is a fireable offense immediately, as the media has pointed out. But I don't know.
So anyway, back to the traveling minstrel show analysis from Lawrence O'Donnell, and here's where it gets really interesting for a quote unquote journalist.
But how can he attract independents with a senator who says unmarried women should not be allowed to teach in public schools and candidates who want to abolish the minimum wage and masturbation?
Okay.
A lot there.
Larry, first of all, the candidate that wants to abolish the minimum wage, can you help me on that one? Because
to abolish the minimum wage? Yeah, we don't say that.
Well, yeah, that was we've tracked that, we believe.
No. The candidate that wants to abolish, I know the Alaska story. Yeah, where you say, no, the minimum wage in Alaska is higher than the federal minimum wage. That is for the state to do, because the Congress only uses it as a political device, and the states know better than the federal government does, because, for instance, the national minimum wage in Iowa would be lower than it is in New York, and it's lower in the national minimum wage than it is in Alaska, because the Alaskans have said you can't live on that minimum wage in Alaska. So that was that point. But I'm talking, where is the candidate, Stu, that wants to abolish the minimum wage? Have you seen that one?
I haven't seen many campaign commercials with that in there, no.
Because we've looked, I haven't seen any. It's almost like the racist Lawrence O'Donnell, you know, the one who talks about the Minstrel show, and Michael Steele, an accomplished African-American, having a master. It's almost like he's not even spinning, he's just out and out lying. Not an Insider Extreme member yet? What are you waiting for? Sign up today at glenbeck.com/extreme.